Joe. Just sending you a video. I've had a couple of whiskeys, so it's fucking awesome. I'll start out this side of the fucking house. It's what they call a ranch-style house. There you see the greatest flag in the fucking world flying. It doesn't get better than that. And that road there is Sand Road, not Sand Road, sorry, that's West Catawba Road. It's like a fucking... The tourists come down there with their fucking boats and pickup trucks and shit and just everywhere. But look at that fucking flag, man. That's just... The other flag's the American flag, but it's caught up, so I can't really... Anyway, this is our veggie garden. We've got some tomato plants that haven't quite got their shit together yet, but have a look at the size of those motherfuckers. I'm gonna have to get to, when I get to work, I'm gonna get a fucking bale of straw, bring it home and put it on the ground on the top of the garden so that they don't get all fucking rotten and shit. You know, zucchini and fucking string beans and stuff. That's an apple tree. Okay. This is one end of the fucking house. I'll zoom back in so you can see most of it. There we go. That's a fucking... Oh shit, there's fucking flames burning and shit. It's not a barbecue, that's fucking just a fire pit sort of thing that we burn our excess cardboard and all that sort of shit we've got lying around. This is out the back of our house. Little bird bath there. That's our barbecue. And all the fucking... They call it the woods, but... There's a little canopy over the barbecue, and that's our little table where we sit, and fucking gas bag and little fucking umbrella. And I'll stand on the back porch. That's the back porch. Yeah. Let me tell you that, it's a fucking beer fridge. What's in the fucking beer fridge? Let me guess. Oh, fuck, beer. And other condiments, because the other fridge in the kitchen's full. Air conditioner. That's the door into the fucking house. That's a shed that my missus calls the studio. That's her art studio. That's where she does all her painting. And she's a fucking good painter, I've got to tell you. I'll show you some of the shit she does, although it's a bit fucking cluttered at the moment, but this is some of her paintings, mate. This is what my wife does. In her spare time, when she doesn't do fucking, you know, when she's just sitting around, she gets an easel up, and if you give me some fucking time here to show you a couple of fucking paintings, there's some of my wife's paintings. That there. That there. That's a painting that my wife done. That's a cupboard door that she decided she'd throw something on. You know, a boat moored at the shore. Little water scene. And there's one right at the back here that looks pretty fucking impressive. I don't know which one it is, but she's really good on fucking pine forests and... No, that's not. That's another fucking boat one. But that's, you know, she's pretty fucking talented. That's in her studio. And that's that inversion table thing that you sit up, you click yourself on and you hang upside down. What's in there? Shut that motherfucker up. This is just out the side. This is at the back of the house still. It's the fucking woods. We call it the bush. Under that tarp there's a fucking lawnmower. Right on. Wheelbarrow. Seat. Push. That's another fucking shed that we got out the back here that we bought. This is just a fucking workshop sort of thing for doing. Yeah, it's a drop saw. And this is just for doing, like, you know, little chores, and, you know, you might want to fucking build something, put something together just to get it fucking right. Cupboards and shit. The Amish made these two sheds. Now, the Amish are an extraordinary sort of people. That's the wife's Durango. That's what they call an SUV, a suburban utility vehicle. or a sport utility vehicle. I just put new fucking tyres on it all round, brand new fucking tyres. It's got a 4.7 litre Dodge V8 in it. Goes like the showers of shit. Lights the motherfuckers up like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, that's next door, up there. That's the wife's work van. Yeah, she's a painter. Put it on fucking, if you got any American friends that live in Ohio, put it on fucking line, mate. Madison Painters, and that's the phone number 419-571-4693. And you heard it first at 3 Triple Graham FM station to the stars. We do Port Clinton, Catawba, Sandusky, and the Erie Islands. That's a Ford E250, I think it is, which means an E2.5 ton. That's me baby. Chevy Caprice, 1986. It's got a 305 V8 in it, 4-speed auto overdrive, and a 10-bolt Salisbury slippery. Like, I think it'd be the same diff that's in the Statesman. Now we're at the front of my house. There's the fucking greatest flag in the world again flying. I'm going to duck across the road real quickly, just so you can see it from the wrong side of the fucking road. That's the Durango and that's the fucking, they call that a ranch style house. And once again, the greatest flag in the fucking world. Flying fucking high and proud. But over here, the Aussie flag, any flag, by law has to fly lower than the American flag, which I understand. I mean, because at home, if the Yank flag hung higher than ours, then we'd be pissed off. So, you know, that's the law of the land. Now, this little garden here, you've seen the video I posted about driving over the road or interstate with that fucking Cascadia. I came here one day and I drove onto this bit of grass. I pulled in the driveway just for the prime mover. And I drove over here and I've stopped right there, turned the wheel to back up, and it sunk about fucking 1.5 foot, nearly 2 feet. And I started reversing straight away because it was sinking. So the wife decided that'd be the perfect spot for a fucking garden. So I thought, yeah, right, that'll hide the fact that we've got the truck buried. So yeah, that's good. And all this shit, like this was just all lawn. We've put all that in there. We've put the garden in. We've put the fucking pavers and shit. And this is the back end of my Chev. And then at Christmas time, we light that motherfucker up. At the front of it, we put 5 lights, like fucking 200 watt, green, red, and blue, and all that sort of shit, just to light the fucking tree up. And that driveway is our landlord's driveway, and that's his fucking Toyota Tundra pickup fucking truck, which he parks on our place because he's selling it. And that goes out the back because they live behind us. That's back to the veggie garden. Now, one other thing I've got to say is that all this grass that you see that I'm walking on, from here, all them pavers and stuff, none of that, absolutely none of that was here. It was all just like that grass. So we dug up the top, we took the top off and left dirt. We put some raised garden beds in. I got a buddy of mine from work to come over here with I've got some pavers and some screenings from work, and we put all this shit together. We got the sheds put in, we had them installed, we got everything brought in, and we've done all this. All this was just fucking grass from all that back of the house, all the way along there. This was just lawn. It was just grass. There was none of this here. There was no garden, there was no barbecue, there was no shed, there was nothing. The house just sits on a concrete slab, but yeah, we put all that shit in. So, all right, now I'm gonna fucking. How do I turn this motherfucker? Do I do that? I don't fucking know. I'll fucking slime it down a bit. thought there was a way I could like turn it so you could